Hello there. Hello there. It's Aisling Mooney. And I'm in here today to give you a behind the scenes look at what's inside the Abundant Heart program. So, this is for any of you considering jumping into the Abundant Heart program, but you're not sure, you're on the fence, you're thinking, will I, won't I? And it's just a big reminder that you can get started on the payment plan. You don't even have to use the full payment, although you save money by making just one payment. But you can start with the payment plan, get stuck in there, use the first two, which are really incredible modules: the healer's journey, learning the power of your name, and looking really deeply into the transformation of what you provide. You can get stuck in with them for the first 2 weeks. You can test out this program, see if it's for you, see if it will be useful, and then decide. And literally, we have a money back, quibble free, money back guarantee. So you can decide at the end of 2 weeks, look, this isn't for me. Or you might decide that this is an amazing community, which it is. It's an amazing product. It's an amazing journey that you're on, and it will really help you in a supported way to get your first online packager program up there and out there into the world, reaching many, many people. That doesn't mean you don't have to, you just have to go completely online. You can have a blended approach in your business. It means that if you're just doing one-to-one right now, or you might have a few small groups, it means that you can add an element to your business that could lead to a passive income product, like a full self-study online course or program. You could do a group program, which is a bit of blended, so you can do coaching online, which means that you're not tied to clients in your locality. You can work with clients, like I do, work with clients all over the world. Once we have internet connection and some sort of mobile or computer or laptop device, I can work with clients anywhere in the world and they can work with me. So let us dive in. So I want to just share my screen and just show you, let's see, I want to just show you the behind the scenes of the Abundant Heart program. That's behind the scenes, so I don't want to show you that. I want to show you from here. Okay, great. So that was my Thinkific background. I use Thinkific to host all of our programs. So this is the Lightworkers Academy, and this is all of our programs. At the moment, we've many more. We just haven't put them out publicly yet. And they start off at a very basic. 22 is our lowest product at the moment, and it goes up to 997, which is the Abundant Heart program. Spiritual Business Breakthrough is a bonus, so you get that for free if you join the Abundant Heart program. But I'm just going to show you what it looks like when I, as a customer, somebody who already, so if you jump on, what you'd have here is the payment button. And then you'd have the whole description of the course and the program and all the different modules and what's in there. So I have, because I've access to the program, I just have resume course. So I can press resume course here and go straight in. And this is going to bring me into the program, which you can see is 8 modules. Now in each of these modules, there's a few different pieces. I'm going to go through them with you. And then you have a sort of a bonus pack of a launch, another bonus here, how to get great testimonials. I spoke about that. Another bonus, create and grow your email list, which is one of the most important things for you as a business owner. We have 1 million archives, and this is only a tiny fraction of what's available in the actual program. And all of the videos are already in the Facebook group. So it's hours and hours and hours. 3.5 years of content is available in the Facebook page group. And this is a workshop that I did, a 2-day workshop, going through the whole thing accelerated. So you get access to that immediately. So even you don't have to wait for the weekly modules to come out. We have an angel accountability system, and we have that this is a bonus of an Archangel Jophiel. I'll actually just show you this because it's a really nice little bonus that I don't mention. This is because literally before we get started in the first week, I say to everybody, let's do a big decluttering. Let's make space for the new coming in. Let's make space in our calendar, in our lives. Let's literally physically take something out of your house and let the universe know that you are ready, that you're committed, that you're ready to jump into this program. And it's an audio that you have access to as part of this program. There we go. So that's the full information on Joe Fiel. So you get that. I invite you to do that when you start and you jump in, you start clearing and making space before you jump into the program. Getting started, that's just your welcome. It's about extra support. If you want to add one-to-one coaching to your package, which you can. Some people want really accelerated support in the Abundant Heart program, so they'd add in one-to-one coaching, and you can do that. But this is just your introduction. The call schedule will be here, so that's new. That will be in here by Monday. Spiritual Business Breakthrough event, that's there. That's a bonus, and so that would be your introduction. So the first module is the healer's journey. I'll just give you a quick in-depth introduction to that. I have a little slide buzzing around here. And this is about your healer's path. There's a whole piece on this. There's a meditation to do, and then there's a piece around learning about the power of your name. This looks like a very simple module, but it's actually incredible, the information that you get. And this is really, really important. This is in the second week. So the first 2 weeks are really the most important foundation pieces of the whole program. This is about who you're here to serve. This is quite an in-depth, it's a 3-part exercise that will probably take you about an hour to do. But really, it's invaluable foundational work that you can do to just get you started. I invite everybody every week to share in the Facebook group for support, for feedback from me, from everybody else. The one thing that's missing here, because this has been a self-study program in the past, is that there'll be a place in here with your weekly coaching calls, because there's over about 12 weeks, we have 6 coaching calls with me. So that will be group coaching, which I love, and I'll be taking you through the modules. So that timetable will be in here. So when you have completed these first 2 foundational pieces, you know who you are, you really go deep in there, it's amazing, the feedback. I love this week because it really helps us to show up authentically and with no mask, just completely as you are. And it's a really wonderful, it's a very emotional week for me, usually the first week. Just seeing everybody in the group sharing, loving each other, encouraging. So you figure out who you are, you look at that, and then you look at who and how, what it is that you provide. So what we've done in the Abundance Masterclass in a week is basically a deeper dive into it in week 2 of the Abundant Heart program. Then we jump into your ultimate package, and I bring you through how to create a package. And there's lots of information in here about naming your package. You have a funny kid here, you name me what? So I give you lots of examples, take you through some of the programs, talk about the power of numbers in your pricing, talk about the different programs that I offer, and give you some examples of ways to name your packages. And then we look at pricing, which is always a big juicy topic all on its own. And I have that beautiful video, which you might have seen, because I do try and post it everywhere because it's such golden content, divine pricing and how to get paid. But that's here for you if you want to look at it. Yeah, if you missed it. Then we go into graphics and fonts. Let's get graphic. This is everything that I've learned about sales pages, about how to present your content, your packages online. So it's quite an in-depth module, because I ask you to do the work, I ask you to look at it, and then I ask you to post in the Facebook group these couple of things. What's the one piece that is usually very interesting? So it's in part 3 of this. So it's quite intensive, this one. your profile picture and your expert title. So I invite you to come up. Some people, this can be really huge visibility piece here. So anyway, that's there. Gathering your community is one of the most important things that you can do as an online business owner. As a business owner, you've just got to be gathering your community all of the time. Gathering your community and delivering to your community are two really big modules. They have everything in here about encouraging you to do your first Facebook Live. This is huge. Giving you examples, how, good lighting, what equipment to use. There's a whole thing here about stats, about understanding your numbers. It is gold dust. So there's huge amount of content in this. How to get your package online. So this is just like a step-by-step, exactly what needs to be in the sales page. Ask and you shall receive. Online business essentials, your bank account and your business PayPal account. So we take you through that, how to create a PayPal Me button. And then there's a couple of videos here in this section. But you can use Stripe as well, or you might already have some of these pieces, you might already have them done in your business, which is a bonus. It means you can spend more time on the other pieces. This is a crucial module. This is absolutely crucial because I talk about touch points over and over and over and over again. It's the amount of time that you need to tell somebody about your product or service before they will actually buy. And an example of that will be this Abundance Masterclass week, where I have probably mentioned the Abundant Heart program to you probably 200 times. My dog's shaking in the background. I've probably mentioned the Abundant Heart program to you a couple of hundred times at this stage. And this is just an example of touch points, the amount of times that you need to tell people. Sometimes people go and they make an offer and then nobody bought, and you have to tell them again. People get distracted. I talk about it all in this. We're so busy. And then there's a whole section here on creating your first freebie. And I give you examples, and it's just gold, absolute gold. How to create and host content for your online package. There's videos in here. I take you step by step what to do with your content. How to do it in a paid way, how to do it in a free way, how to do it in an easy way. I take you through lots of different examples about how to actually get the content of your courses online. So it's a really juicy module. It was a 2-hour masterclass that I did. And then this is the resources that you need. The launch plan is huge, this piece. So this is after you have created you've gone through all the other steps, you've created your first program, you are ready to take this baby out into the world, you've been gathering your community, you have a group now of raving fans, a community on Facebook, and you have your email list set up, and you are ready to rock and roll. Then you jump into a full 3-week launch plan, which is all laid out for you here. You're given every single thing that you need, like a full step-by-step guide. I take you through the pre-launch week, the launch week, and there's actually information here which needs to be added about the post-launch and evaluation. So that will be this time around, the Abundant Heart, I'll be adding that in. How to get amazing testimonials, I spoke to somebody about that. How I use this simple format to get amazing testimonials. This is gold dust, create and grow your email list. This is just gold dust. I take you step by step how to do that. And I give you a free email sequence, which you can literally copy and paste and adjust to use. So it's like a swipe copy vault that you can use there. Archives, we have a gazillion archives, like going back, that's 2018. I haven't even added the archives from this year in here yet. So you're literally all of the videos, like literally there's just gold dust here. So every single module you have, so like for example, this is module 8. So you can listen to this just to give you help and support around that module 7, module 6. They're just live classes, live coaching calls that I held around these modules. They are all in there. These are 2 live days that I did. The whole Abundant Heart program, instead of over 8 weeks, I did it in 2 days or 3 days, I think it was. And it's all in there for you. Literally videos, everything is in there. 2 days of that. Accountability. When you join the Abundant Heart program, there's two things. One is this idea of getting out of the swamp. And I talk you through how I discovered that idea. It's a really, really important piece about personal responsibility and the rules of the Facebook group, really about encouraging each other, helping each other to really achieve our best possible potential. And this is your angel buddy. Everybody in the group will get an angel buddy. You'll be paired up with somebody else that will support you through your journey so that you have that support. And we usually set that up for about 90 days. But the Abundant Heart program is you have lifetime access to this program. I'm going to just stop sharing my screen for a minute. Hello. You have lifetime access to this program, and it's free to get upgrades. Every single upgrade that I make, you get free access to it. You have free access to this program forever and ever and ever. You have free access to the Facebook group for as long as that is available to us as a means. It has been available for the last few years. So it's forever access to this material. And as the market grows and we get more information, and the whole program is updated all the time. So what are you waiting for? I suppose the one thing that you could ask yourself is, this program is set up as a sort of a 90-day path where you start, you figure out what it is that you want to, what it is that you particularly do, what transformation you provide to what client. And then you create and build out a package and a program while you're building a community, and then enrolling people, selling the program and enrolling people in that package or program. And my clients have taken this and they've done it in 90 days, literally 3 months. And some of them have, and you can see testimonials of that. And then there are others who it has taken them 6 months or 9 months or a year. The pace is up to you. The program is always going to be here. The Facebook group is always going to be here. So that pace is completely up to you and your lifestyle and what you are able and willing to commit to the program. I would say that you really need to be committing at least a minimum of about 2 hours a week to each module to get it done. And there will be some parts of the course that are a bit chunkier, and there are some parts that are, in particular the first 2 weeks, that can bring up a bit of emotion. So you might have to do some energetic work there to just clear, before you move forward into the next piece. So some people go through it bang, 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 and they're at the end and they have the program and it's up and they're selling it and people are enrolling and they're working with clients online. For other people, it can take a little bit longer. There's no right or wrong, and it's just wherever you are and whatever suits you. Either way, every time you do this program, we go deeper. There's another layer that's uncovered. There's more understanding. There's more questions that come up as each new group of people come in and join us. This is a group that's going from strength to strength. It's an incredible community where people support each other. You post in there and people respond and help and support and encourage. And it's just, as light workers, we love being asked for help. And that's what it feels like when you go into that group, that you just, it's a loving and supportive environment that wants you to do well. It's a group of your cheerleaders, of people that completely understand. In my life, when I first started working with clients and teaching online, and I didn't have anyone in my community in my family or my friends that understood my work or that knew I talked to angels or that I could talk to about unicorns or anything like that. This is why I began to create online communities, so that I could reach people. It's why I began doing group work, so that I actually had people to share these stories with, and I wouldn't be laughed at, I wouldn't be ridiculed, that people would get me on a different level. I'd be able to talk freely about my spirituality and my beliefs and the things that I could see that others couldn't. So it's a pretty sacred space for me to be in that group and to be sort of holding the energy for that space with the angels and all of these light workers that are in there. One other piece I want to say is that it is a networking space and it is your mastermind space. So a lot of people in there, as we develop packages and programs, your clients are actually in that group as well. And if they're not in the group, they know a friend or a family member or somebody that needs your program and your course. So it becomes a network space, and it also becomes your masterminding space. So it's like, I'm having a tough week, I need some help and support. Like, my mastermind is my go-to when I have a wobble, at least once a week. It's that space that I go to. And the Angel Buddy system in the Abundant Heart will help you to make friends much more easily, because you'll be supporting each other. You can have more than one Angel Buddy, that's up to you. So that's the program. My question is, if you are ready to jump in and you're still hesitating, you're still thinking, where will you be in 6 months or in a year from now if you don't jump into the program? What will have changed? What will be different? You know, and really experience that. Really experience that, because there was a testimonial in the group where one of the Abundant Heart members went in and she said she was just about to jump in and she got scared. And she just stepped back, and it took her a few more months where she reached out to me privately and said, let me in, I really need to come to that group right now. And I was able to support her and bring her in. So it's there, it's available for you. If you don't do it, what are your other options? What's going to happen if you don't do this? You know, some of us, I've never thought about this, but me personally, I just jump in. I've just invested, highly invested, all the way along in my coaching journey, in my learning journey. It's never been a problem for me to invest. Haven't always had the money, but I've always taken the leaps and jumped in. And I've paid thousands and thousands and thousands of euros to work with some of the best in the world and learn what they know about business, about marketing, and just combine it with my understanding of spiritual business. But this leap that I'm asking you to make is pretty small in relation to the leaps that I've made in my life and in my business. You can literally get started for $197. Literally $197, you can get started. You can join the program for 2 months. You can test it out. You can go in, you can have a look through the bonuses. You can have a look at the first 2 modules, get stuck in, really get some deep learning from these modules. And then you can take that, you know, you can decide within those 2 weeks, okay, I've had enough. I don't need to go any further with this, and we'll give you your money back right away. Or what is the case for most people, you just love the community, you love the coaching, you love the content, and you realize that you are home, that you've just landed and arrived home. So my darlings, that is it. That's all I have to say. There will be a link with this video. If you're ready to jump in, do that. If you need to reach out to me privately, it's only open for a very short time, probably another couple of days after I release this video. So all my love. Mwah.